is week 2 of my triathlon training. I have a flight to Newark this afternoon, so I have to do my bike, and I'm not bringing my bike with me. I prefer to train on a bike that's like exactly the one I'm gonna ride on. I told my coach I could only bike today and the Sunday that I get back. I'm there for work, and then I'm spending a few days with family. My cousin's having a bridal brunch thing, so that'll be fun. My coach just told me to bike for 75 minutes today. I could just keep the power low and then just get it done. I should probably start checking a bag, because like every time, no matter how long the trip is, I have one tiny carry-on, and all night I'm like, which coat should I bring? Because like one coat goes with like half my outfits and the other coat goes with the other half, but I've already worn the last coat that I was thinking about in my last video, so I'm gonna wear a big black like long puffy coat. You'll see it. Does anyone else fixate on these things like I do? I forgot to check into my flight, so I just did that. I just had breakfast, so I had some toast and an omelet, so I think that'll be good for me for like the first 30 minutes for carbs, maybe for the first 15, because I'm not going super hard. I have this bubble tea. It's 28 grams of carbs, so that should probably be good for like the hour 15. I'm seeing my dad on Saturday for the first time since my IRONMAN Lake Placid fail. I forgot to tell him that I got like 3 ear piercings. I have to tell him about that now because he's kind of very like conservative. Someone on my neighborhood Facebook was like complaining because the roads haven't been plowed. We never get snow in North Carolina, and I was making fun of them for not being able to drive in the snow, but it is like really icy in our neighborhood, so I'm like kind of nervous about driving up my hill to get to the airport. Hello. I wasn't gonna film tonight. It's 1 a.m. I was supposed to arrive at Newark at 6:30 p.m. We get on the plane on time. The pilot announces that there's like a broken part that's gonna take him an hour and a half to fix. So we're sitting there. We deplane. I walk around and I try to figure out like, am I gonna get a salad or what? And I start to stand in line for one of the salad bars. I get a salad and I'm about to eat it, and then they make an announcement that Newark is boarding. So I'm like, oh great, I never eat the salad. I feel like I kind of want it now. It's 1 a.m. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. We got in at like 11. I thought I was gonna have time to do my lift. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do my workout in the morning. I was like, well, I'm not waking up at 6 to do my workout. I have a presentation tomorrow, so I have to talk for an hour first thing in the morning. So I practiced my whole presentation, so that took like an hour. I want to try to do it one more time before we start tomorrow while I'm doing my makeup, maybe. I'm afraid of the stress that traveling puts on my body when traveling, so I'm afraid of getting sick. So I'm gonna try to do my workout in between meetings and dinner tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. I also have to figure out breakfast. They have a breakfast buffet for 20 bucks, but I don't really want to run into anyone first thing in the morning. I think I'm gonna order something to my room. I did my nails on the plane. They look so good. They're a dark red with like a silver chrome. Also, my cousin messaged me on Instagram today and invited me to her wedding, which is in August this year, and she lives in Germany. And I was like, I will absolutely go. I know you're not supposed to ask if people can come to their wedding, but I was like, I really want them to meet my fiance. So my mom passed away like more than 10 years ago now, and my fiance has never met my mom's side of the family. My mom has 2 sisters, and they're both going to be at the wedding. So I want to bring my fiance to the wedding and introduce him to my cousins. My aunt married a German man, so her 2 daughters, one of them's getting married, and then I have another aunt who's still in the Philippines, and she's gonna be there. And I guess after the wedding they're gonna go to Paris and Prague. Jim and I are planning to go to Paris in March, maybe this year. I've never been to Prague, so I would love to go with them. It's been a while since I've traveled with them, but it would be really great. I called my aunt immediately. I was like, can he come? I want you to meet him. I want to see you guys. I'll make it work. We're going to Germany. That'll be after my Ironman Chattanooga. Maybe I'll be training for a marathon by then. I was actually thinking of trying to do the New York Marathon this year and or the Detroit Marathon. We'll see what my coach thinks, because I think they're both in October. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Good morning. We slept like 3 hours, maybe. I also have to leave in 5 minutes, and my Uber Eats order gets here in 5 minutes. I've really missed New Jersey and New York bagels, so I ordered a Taylor ham bagel, and I also got a chai latte. I was hoping to have eaten by the time I go to the office. I don't really want to see my whole team before I've had any coffee or food. I just know myself. This is the current makeup situation. Here's my work outfit. It's kind of giving Amish, kind of giving pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I feel like it's a baby doll dress and the fact that all my friends are having kids. I got in last night and the receptionist goes, we only have stuff on the ground floor, and normally that would be an issue. Jim and the dogs don't really like sleeping under people. I didn't really hear anyone above me. I only heard like a door slamming at 7 a.m. this morning, but that's when my alarm went off. Hopefully we have enough time to get my workout in. Oh my God. My order came in. Oh, that's so good. Matcha latte with lavender. I also ate half of it already, but I got a Taylor ham bagel. I just love being back in Taylor ham country. And I got the sandwich from Morristown Bagels and Deli. Forgot to record everything after my presentation on Tuesday. I think someone was doing like an Instagram live video with the tripod in Newark Airport. That's where I am now, so it just kind of inspired me to get on and say something. My plane board's in 8 minutes. If this flight gets delayed like 20 minutes, it's gonna start snowing like very heavily, and I'm not gonna be able to make it back to Charlotte. I'm actually like pretty upset when TikTok shut down last night because you just like can't post the same things like anywhere else. Like I get that Instagram has reels and YouTube has like shorts or whatever, but it's just like not really like a community, as silly as that sounds. I never like vibe with Instagram, so I was like never in social media. So I was upset because I was like, how am I going to share my journey in the same way? Also, I don't know how to edit my YouTube videos on my computer, so I've just been using CapCut on my phone, and that's also owned by TikTok. That it gets restored because I guess my younger cousin, Jara, also wants to get into content creation. I thought it'd be a really cool way to like bond since we live like so far apart now, and I feel like I'm missing a lot of her life. I don't even know where to start with my week because like so much had happened. Yesterday, they had a birthday party for me and my cousin's husband and my uncle. Like my uncle pretty much just arranged it so my dad would come down and see me. Before this trip, I didn't really think I had too much travel planned for the year. And after this trip, like there's like 10 trips that I got invited to. Not got invited to, but like I kind of have to go. I mean, I want to because it's my family, but I have to figure out how to fit it in to this year because I think I'm gonna go to two of my cousin's weddings, bachelorette parties, my brother's graduating, my other cousin is graduating. I think I have to plan my wedding in the next 6 months, and I have my IRONMAN in May, and we're going to Tennessee twice that month. Okay, I have to board my plane. I'll talk to you later. Okay, we're back home now. My flight was delayed 30 minutes, but we still did take off, and I made it back okay. The guy next to me did not make his connecting flight, rip. To recap my cousin's bridal brunch, it was super fun. She gave us this bag. It had all our initials on it and like a bunch of like pictures of us like growing up together. A little container with tea in it and sunglasses, lip balm, and lotion. It was really nice. I probably should have taken some footage, but I don't know. I like to live in the moment sometimes. And then we walked around and we got hot chocolate after at the Bent Spoon. It was in Princeton. We had brunch at Agricola. It was really nice. We walked past this Japanese store, and my cousin Jara's really into like those Sunny Angels, and she got one and she said they were cheap. And I was like, I kind of want to get surprised too. So I got this like little parrot guy. They're like naked. I don't know, I keep it at my desk now. I think it's so fun, and I got a stress ball. But that's pretty much it. That pretty much sums up my second week of Ironman training. It was pretty minimal. I think I did like a couple short runs, but I didn't push myself because like I knew my body was like fighting something and everyone else was sick. So I'm ready to push for the next 16 weeks. Also, this is one of the picture frames that my cousin gave. That's like us as kids, and there's me and my huge forehead. This is the stress ball I got. It already has hair all over it. Bye, guys.